podcast, how car?
Yeah.
Santa Carolina?
It's near Atlanta, Georgia. 2 hours from Atlanta, Georgia.
Santa Carolina.
Yeah. Alrighty, y'all take care, man.
Okay.
Take care.
Your inspiration.
Thank you.
Abraço.
You like it? You like his car, boys?
Yeah, you might want to not bring the camera. Look at that. Look at the yellow.
Can I answer any questions for you?
Yeah. Ask.
You get it?
Yeah.
crosswalk, you can stand here on the steps and see a lot better. You'll be blocked by a lot of stuff. But please use the crosswalk, okay?
You have to remain on the sidewalk with that camera, sorry.
Oh, what he said? Sidewalk with it?
Yeah, with that particular camera.
What he said that?
Amanda, this song's unplanned. It's for Amanda. It's for Amanda. Give us a hand up. Jump in any moment with the band. Come on, sing it with us, ready?
Yeah, Amanda.
Yeah, the chorus. Say Amanda. Come on, Amanda. It's all Amanda. I'm assuming you know your own name. That's
Her
it.
name's Amanda. It is Amanda. Amanda.
Yeah, it's a free song. That's a freebie.
Welcome to Hollywood.
I need a Batman. Y'all got some cool equipment going on here now. I like that mic.
Huh?
Audio.
How you doing?
It's good stuff there, man.
How you?
Good. God. Ah!
Say cheese! Guys, we do work on small tips, is that okay? Say cheese! Chuck E. Cheese! Oh, that's professional camera. Lucky guy, she's beautiful.
I know it.
Beautiful lady. Better you must die. Ah! Thank you guys. Thank you, appreciate it. Have fun.
Stash that in there.
I would have wanted to get a...
One's on the left with the yellow door. This is where they filmed the original Father of the Bride, Spencer Tracy and Elizabeth Taylor. Yeah. Yeah, I think that. And two houses down. This one on the left here. This is where they filmed Halloween with Jamie Lee Curtis. And yeah, you know the movie. Do you know the movie? At the end, she's babysitting. They shoot Michael Myers right in that little patio. Yeah. So we're gonna head out west on Sunset. And a few blocks from here is the Sunset Strip. If you're not familiar with that, it's a stretch of Sunset. Pretty long stretch full of hotels and bars and nightclubs, all sorts of nightlife things. Started in the 20s when it was a rogue casino. And all the nightlife stuff filled in once those shut down. Up on the right, there's a White House on top of this peak here. Do you see it up there? Yeah, that's Merv Griffin's house. Remember Merv Griffin? Yeah, discovered in Minnesota, Schwab's drugstore. Yeah, it's a popular story. People can ask about it. It's right there. But right through the light is where the Sunset Strip starts, and we'll go across and I'll tell you all about it. Sushi restaurant. It's owned by Pat Morita and Mr. Miyagi from the Karate Kid movies. If you remember him. And
Who is that? Mr.
Miyagi. Yep. Yep. Here on the right, Cabo Cantina. This one's owned by Fabio. So if you're secretly a Fabio fan, you find Fabio here if you like. On the left, the Standard, kind of a postmodern hotel, bar, lounge, restaurant. It's owned by Leonardo DiCaprio. It's kind of a big celebrity scene. I've seen Paris Hilton and those types over there. Have you seen Ocean's 12? Anyone? Yeah. This is where, it's the one that Brad... Pretty, and you're like 5 feet from your neighbors most of the time. It really makes no sense. Yeah, really. Yep. That's right. Every so often I've seen her out there on the patio.
You have?
Yeah, oh yeah. I've seen maybe 2 or 3 people I haven't seen on the tour so far. It's like 40 of them. Yeah, I'll go real slow. But mostly when you got on the bus, this bus with Easter Bunny head, running around. Yeah, it's true. He's nuts. He lives right here.
I got on the bus. Oh man.
He's one of the only guys in the history of this company that's brought people in too. It was just last year. He brought the van in, he showed people around the house, made everybody coffee. Yeah. Nice little guy. She bought this for her mother who lives there right now. Her mother looks exactly like Cher. Spitting image, plastic surgery and all. She looks just like her. Yeah, dead ringer. There's a house you can see from here. It's kind of on a private driveway up there. But you see the one with the 2 levels, straight ahead and up, like dead ahead and straight up? You all see that? Yeah, like straight ahead, all the way up. Yeah, 2 levels. That was a house that Britney Spears owned for a couple of years. It's where she lived with Justin Timberlake, and she sold it to the actress Brittany Murphy. You know Brittany Murphy? She lives up there now. Yeah, yeah, no, it's good.
It's not.
On the left over here, this sort of...
Sheriff's mama is on Rising Glen Road. Rising Glen.
He and Peter Fonda were known for hanging out here and throwing big parties. This was a big party spot out in LA back in the day. This house on the right is the current home of Robin Givens, if you remember her. Yeah, paid for by the Mike Tyson Foundation. Yeah. 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 Her husband, David Arquette.
That one.
And let's see what's going on in there. Nobody in there right now. It's their place. And
But that's her car.
of course, she's got a 57 Chevy. Yeah, great. It's like purple. It's got like a dark purple red. Kind of thing. Yeah, it's cool. This one right here with the holes carved in it, this is Tobey Maguire's house from Spider-Man. So, yeah. And his was 3.8 million.
Yeah.
3.8 million.
Kind of pricey. This gray one on the left, this is the guy you see most often on the tour for sure. This is Keanu Reeves' house. Yeah, absolutely. And only house he's ever owned. He paid about $5 million. He lived there about 5 years. And see those doors. Mostly when he's there, I leave them all open. You see him doing his laundry and pulling up on his motorcycle. I swear to God, he's the most frequent. He and Richard Simmons.
That's cool.
People like that better. Though. Yeah, Fantasy Island, Naked Gun, Star Trek, Spy Kids. Really, really old guy, Ricardo Montalban. You know that? I heard he started acting in the 30s. You know that?
Really?
Yeah, so.
But he was kind of old.
Aerial Drive is Keanu Reeves' Aerial Drive.
Not even rich. The new Inspector Gadget. There's a Spanish-style house. You can't see it all that well. Right over the hedges here. That's Jean-Claude Van Damme's place. Yeah. He's right there. So, oh, hey, there's someone walking around here. I'm going to hit the gas. This one right here on the left.
He's so short, he surely wants to.
Just some old guy, but this is Don Johnson's place. Miami Vice, Nice Bridges. Yeah, I see him a lot. I saw him a couple of months ago. He came down to get his mail in his pajamas. He's got a big beer belly now. He's all scruffy. Yeah, I swear to God, yeah. You wouldn't recognize him. Here on the left was all the crazy security stuff. You'll see every 2 feet there's some kind of camera or spotlight. It's Halle Berry's house right here. So take a look at that. It's more camera than house up there.
Cameras everywhere.
Yes, yes. In a big way. You guys all know that story? Winona Ryder? It's right there, right? She robbed a store called Saks Fifth Avenue out here. You guys are back. And $5,500 worth of stuff, a $3,300 handbag, and a bunch of other random things. Yeah. She got caught on the cameras doing it and everything. So. Guilty, yeah. It's usually out right in front where that silver.
Herbie Hancock.
Yeah, it's behind the gate there. You can barely see it.
Herbie. Who, John?
Big old
Herbie Hancock.
Herbie Hancock.
Porsche, and I think he just turned 18, Frankie Muniz, yeah. Very happy child, Frankie Muniz. Nice guy though, he's another guy that comes down and talks. People like that, it's really nice, yeah. Witches of Eastwick, Death Becomes Her, 2 of the Batman movies, Rush Hour, The Bodyguard. You've seen The Ring too, part of that was there. But yeah, really cool. That's a public park, 10 to 6, it's open, you can go in, check out the castle, it's really nice.
When they do that,
But the reason we come in this way is 2 houses on the right is the home of the Osbournes. You know the Osbournes? Where? Coming right up. This is right here on the right. This is the Osbournes house. That's some random dude, another random dude, but that's the Osbournes house. Yeah? You there? See if we see anything else. Yeah. Y'all watch the Osbournes?
Yeah.
This house, their neighbors with the tennis courts. You ever see the one where he throws the ham over into there? You know? It's right there. If you're out here, it's called the Electric Lotus. It's an Indian restaurant. It's on Vermont and Franklin. Big celebrity kind of scene, but they would come in a whole lot. And they are really nice people. I mean, like, he'll shake your hand and talk as long as you want. He's Lamborghinis, Rolls, Bentleys. Yeah. He owns Guess Jeans Company. Guess Jeans,
man.
Yeah. Very rich, a dozen or more, all the most expensive cars in the world.
Really?
Yep. And those Bentleys and Rolls are 320, 375,000 feet. What's that?
You say Brad Pitt?
No, we don't.
Brad Pitt lived, I'll show you, like the corner where he lived, but we can't write that. He was in Minority Report, then he was an extra in that movie, but real small guy. You know, Dr. Phil's got a big black Ferrari of his own, yeah. Isn't that cool?
Look at this.
Dr. Phil, you know Dr. Phil?
We never saw his face. Yeah, we never saw his face, and he has a house like that.
Yep. Hey, take a look at this one. See that big house up on the hill?
Yes.
It's called Falcon Lair. That was built for Rudolph Valentino originally. Yeah. You know what I'm going to do for you guys? And I don't set this up this way. We're not allowed to do this. So you can go to the Brad Pitt house if you want. It's right here. Yeah. Yeah, why not? You'll see.
If you do a 24
Yeah, why not? Yeah.
Really?
Sure.
I'll do it for you.
Yeah, you'll see though. We're not supposed to come in because it's a real. If there's another vehicle in that cul-de-sac, we're kind of screwed. You'll see it's small, but we'll pull it off. Get on the way.
I don't know what will come out.
I mean, it's not impossible, but if there's, you know, deliveries and stuff, it's real trouble because, you know, it's real small. You see. Yeah. Well, that's a big truck coming out, so it's not going to be in there. So we'll do all right. At least with him. Right here. It's 3 gates altogether, I think. It's back there. These used to be open so you could see the whole thing. I haven't been in here in a while. It's the tower with the ivy on it in there, and it goes back. If you've seen the photos, it's really big. And it goes up to this gate right here. And yeah, I've seen him getting off his motorcycle here once. But again, I'm not in here too much because we're not supposed to be due to this. And then when you try to turn around, it starts beeping on top of it. So. But anyway, hey, by the way, this guy never gets any press. This is Danny DeVito's place. He and Rhea Perlman from Cheers, yeah? It's right across the street. Rhea Perlman, you remember her from Cheers? Carla, that's his wife. Are we going to hit anything back there? Are we clear?
You got 10 feet.
Okay, just let me know.
Yeah, okay.
5
Still
feet.
there? Okay. All right. I've
Good
got
job.
it
Good job. So that's Brad Pitt's 1028. 1028.
The gates are all solid. They used to be open so you could see the whole place. But that's it right there. I don't know who's living there now. I've heard he's living there. Talking about what street name. Do you know anything about Ladera Drive in there? No, we'll be there eventually.
Ridgedale.
Do you know what? Like Friends people live.
1028 Ridgedale.
I don't know. You know, I'll be honest. You know, she used to be Conan O'Brien's girlfriend years and years ago before they were famous. Yeah.
Left on Chevy Chase.
Chevy.
Chevy Chase.
Neighborhood in Beverly Hills.
Left on Chevy
Not a lot of
Chase.
living folks. It's cool either way. This was Agnes Moorehead's house, the mother from Bewitched. Remember Bewitched?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
The redhead lady.
Let's see. There's one down where the other tour is. This was from my hometown, from
Yeah, that's it.
New York. Yeah?
See, that's where I would knock on his door. That's funny.
Let's see. This one right here on the left, this is a good one. This was Lucille Ball's home. She owned this about 40 years. She lived here till she died. Yeah? A lot of these own these homes a long, long time. Yeah. This is a good one. Most famous owners of all. Marilyn Monroe lived here first. Sonny and Cher lived there and they were married. Burt Reynolds and Lonnie Anderson, then John Ritter, and then Tony Curtis. They moved out about 2.5 years ago. And you can see the Elvis place if you look up to the right. Is that a fake car? Can't see, it's darkened. But yeah, that was the Elvis place up there. I think it's a couple of good neighbors right here. You're bound to like this. This big white house. This used to belong to the actor James Coburn. You remember him? Died a few years ago. This summer in June, Sean Connery bought this place.
Sean Connery?
Yeah, I've seen him only once, but I can say I have. But across from Sean Connery is Sean Connery's dear friend, Snoop Dogg, who lives right here. Yeah. That's it. Oh, look, you can see it's a yellow Lamborghini. Oh, no, it's just like that's a guy's shirt. He's got a yellow Lamborghini. He's got a Rolls Royce Phantom and a Ferrari. Real cool guy. You see him a lot. He says hello. He says hello. He comes down and talks. He's a really nice fellow. He's right there. Yeah. No, I didn't. Was it good?
Yeah.
I want to see that. Yeah.
Well, I was a Stars Connect fan.
Carol Lombard's home. I don't know if you know their story. She was a famous actress. They were married. They were only married 3 years, and she died in a plane crash. This whole block's named after her. This is Carolwood Drive. Yeah, sad story. They lived right here. The next one on the right belongs to the actor Paul Sorvino. You know who he is? Big mob boss in Goodfellas. He was on Law and Order for many years. The kind of heavy-set Italian guy. He's Mira Sorvino's father. You ever see Goodfellas? Oh, you gotta see Goodfellas. It's one of the best ever. Ever. Yeah. Maybe my favorite. You look over this black gate. The next one on the left is the Walt Disney Estates. And see it rise up? It's a really big one. You can see a whole lot. Yeah, yeah. Seriously. And I lived here till he died. Has a little steam engine at home and everything. So this is the big time. And the whole neighborhood really peaks with it right here on the right. And the next thing. This long white wall over here, all this to the left, this is Bruce Willis's place. Yeah, he's got a black Ferrari. Here's Hilton's grandparents, owners of the whole Hilton Hotel Empire.
Bruce Willis.
Yeah, they're very rich. As rich as they get, yeah. I'm just curious, but otherwise I have no idea about this one. It's just cool looking, isn't it? Yeah. That's one of the rumors I heard that it was Martin Sheen. Yeah, SUV.
Mark used to live in
Hamby Hills.
Hamby Hills.
Yeah. I bet you guys will be able to tell me. I just want to know. Curious. But all this stuff on over there, Shaquille O'Neal actually started working on this before he left, and $16 million invested so far. It's a gigantic mansion. Yeah, look at the size of it. Okay. I don't think she does. She used to live in Hamby Hills. Hamby Hills, I'll tell you about it later. It's on the other side of Sunset. But she did when they were married. Yeah. You remember Heart to Heart from the 80s? This is the house from Heart to Heart. Max the Butler, Freeway the Dog, and all that. Stephanie Powers, yeah. This next one they're renovating now, but it belongs the house is owned by Bob Newhart, by the way. I don't know if you guys have heard that over there. See it? Yep. You can see it up here. It's the brick one. It was a gift when he left office. A bunch of their friends gave him a 3-year lease with the option to buy. And they bought it. Been there since the 80s. And the Reagan Museum is in Semu Valley, about 40 minutes north. They know pretty well. On the right, the old Barrymore Estates. John, Lionel, Ethel Barrymore, Drew Barrymore's ancestors had this built. Errol Flynn lived here too, and Joan Van Ark from Knox Landing. Remember? Blonde woman. She owns it now. The swimming pool. He was an Olympic swimmer. If you look to your right, you can see it close up, and you can see it go off in the distance. And if you ever see the overhead, it goes all through the property. It's gigantic. Isn't that cool? I like that. Yeah. He was the old Tarzan from the movie. His name was Johnny Weissmuller. Yeah, he made that up. He made that up himself. It's a skating rink. It's got an indoor and an outdoor Olympic pool, 2 movie theaters, and a bowling alley. And if you haven't heard, yeah, really. It's owned by Aaron Spelling. And you guys know who Aaron Spelling is? The big TV producer, Love Boat, Charlie's Angels, Dynasty, Melrose, and all sorts of stuff. Yeah. Whoa. Whoa. Sorry, dude.
You know where Mel Gibson lives?
Mel Gibson was building a house actually right off in here. And it's a neighborhood in there that we don't really go into. This is the only thing. He was building a little... You see it over there? Check it out. One house, 57,000 square feet, 128 rooms, and 3 people live in the house. Aaron Spelling, his wife, and 1 son.
3 people.
Needed more space, yeah. Tori Spelling, I think she lived there for about 1.5 years. She said that she's never seen every room in that house. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, 128 of them. Yeah, I think she's got to run around. Isn't that crazy? $60,000 a month in the staff and the gift wrapping. 4 drivers on staff at all time for the 3 of them. It's totally crazy. So this is what it looks like when they're filming. If you haven't seen this yet, this is I don't know, but you see it just about every day somewhere because they film all the time here. These are trailers, and you know where people go and they hang out. Yep. Well, okay, we'll go south. Look around.
I know. I should make you look. No. Read on there. Read on there. Not much time. Read on there.
Hey, one more thing I should tell you about. It's on a private road and you can't see him. He's 11. He's the older guy. He kind of fakes the heart attack. Yeah, that's Carl Reiner. He doesn't live here anymore, though.
I went to
It's right there. Oh, and speaking of cars, Gonna say real quick, yellow store about 4 or 5 down left is Bijan, the suit maker Bijan. Very, very famous, makes suits for the royal family. He parks generally his black convertible Bentley with a custom yellow leather interior to match those suits and ties. Yeah, it's like almost $1 million in cars.
Yeah, there's a roll.
Yep, that's the Phantom. And on the right corner, Harry Winston, the famous jeweler. Every Academy Awards night, he lends out about $500,000 in jewels. Think back to Mark Luther wore them and went. If you watch The Bachelor, they get.
Thanks. Bye. Hughes lived here on and off for many years. Elizabeth Taylor's had 7 honeymoon nights then.